Hey guys, so today I really just don't feel like doing full makeup. I just don't. I literally just want to cover my blemishes. So I'm just going to show you how I cover my blemishes on the days that I'm not going to be wearing like foundation, blah blah blah. So I've got this Vichy Derma Blend. I love this foundation, but unfortunately it's not even in the right colour, it's not even the right shade. And I've also got the Dermacol makeup cover as well. I did a review on this. This is the sample to the, like, they've got like a huge tube of it. It's like gold, and I ordered this online but it was just the wrong colour. So I'm going to be mixing the two because there's so high coverage. It hopefully will work out if I just use a tiny little bit of each one. So this one's too light and this one's too dark. There's no like in between. So I'm just going to be using this foundation brush. Just be putting the smallest little bit, like the tiny, like, can you even see that? There you go. The tiniest little bit. The tiniest. Like, look, it's just so small. Like, look, this here, that is just so irritating to me. So I'm having to cover it up, and I'm gonna need more of the pale one. Oh my gosh, my Dermacol is like spilling out. The thing is, I don't want to go too crazy because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to look like I'm wearing foundation, you know. So I'm just going to put some of the excess on the other side. And even still, it hasn't covered it 100%. But way too much. I've got some shiznai over here. There's just so many blemishes. It's just unbelievable. A lot of the time, I do let my blemishes like come through. Simply because sometimes you need to show, well, for me anyway, I just like to show that I'm not perfect, and I like to show some of my imperfections. It's nice to show some of your imperfections sometimes. And then there's other times where you just don't want to, like today. And with these, like, a little goes such a long effing way. And I feel like using the patting motion gives you fuller coverage than like sweeping, swiping, wiping. I never really do my eyes. Like, I never put foundation over my eyes, but I've got way too much on. But you know what? I like this. Before I put this on, I put on, what was it? Just some moisturizer and this skin shimmer thing by Nooks. I think I've shown it before. Okay, so now that I've done my skin, and I just love the way it looks because it looks like my skin but a little bit better. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow on just so I can have a little bit of dimension. I'm using the Juvia's Place Nubian palette. Yeah, the Nubian. I'm thinking this is the first one. I'm going to use a little bit of this one and a little bit of that one on my Peach&Pearl crease brush, and I'm literally just going to pat it into the crease on both. And I'm not going to go mad with eyeshadow today. I'm literally just going to add a little bit of dimension, add a little bit of colour. That's basically going to be it. I'm not going to do like a full thing because I don't want this to be a full thing. Oh, and my eyebrows, just an update. Not that we were like keeping track of my eyebrows, but in some of my videos, you'll see that my eyebrows, when I don't have any makeup on, my eyebrows are just so like thin. I have literally no eyebrows. It's ridiculous. And I'm just finding that they're growing. And I think it's mainly because of because I'm constantly, whenever I go to do my eyebrows, I'm brushing them and then I'm using the pencil and it's scratching on the follicles, and it kind of, I think it's helping to entice them to grow a little bit. So yeah, I found that they've been growing a bit, not too, like, they're not all thick and bushy and they're not how I would like them to be, but they still look really, really good compared to how they were like a year or two ago. So I just thought I'd let you guys know there is is some growth there, and I'm happy for that. So because I put the glowy looks thing on underneath underneath this foundation. This foundation wasn't even supposed to go all over my face, but it's nice and glowy now, so I don't want to put on any powder. Unless I start to get a little bit oily, then I will like blot and put a little bit of powder. But I'm liking this downplayed glowy look. I really do like it. It's nice. It's so nice. So nice. Now all I've got to do today is go down to Sainsbury's, go get some nappies and go get some lamb mince so that I can do spaghetti bolognese. Oh, and I need some cheese too. I've made a little shopping list. Well, I got my son to make a shopping list for me so he can practice his writing and spelling and at the same time being productive. Nice. Wicked, 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 wicked. So it just has a little bit of dimension, but I'm not going crazy, just natural. Love it. And I'm not going to put anything, like I'm not going to have a lid colour today, because that's where I always end up like going over the top, is when it comes to lid colours. So yeah, that's it. That's how so this one hasn't 100% covered, but the rest of them pretty much have. Like obviously you can still see my bumps and whatnot, but I wasn't trying to cover bumps because obviously we can't change the fact that it's protruding out my face. But I feel like all my blemishes have been removed. This one is still showing through a tiny little bit, but it will suffice. It's not a big deal. So now I'm ready to go and do my shopping. I'm just gonna go change out of these clothes and bois and go and do what I need to do. So I'm gonna leave you to go and do what you need to do as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, put me on notification, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.